Hey, Facebook. Hi everybody. So I've decided that every Friday is going to be Own Your Mind Day. I'm going to be giving a review of a thought process, a modality, a philosophy, a methodology, a book, a movie, something that is designed to help us develop ourselves. And I decided that my first review is going to be this book. This book changed my life when I was trying to figure out how to delve into my creativity back in the 90s. I read it in like 1995 and decided that it was going to be the way I approach things. The Artist's Way is a terrific book. It's also a challenging one. Oh, in case you're wondering where I am at my office away from office. I'm at the Panera Bread Company. I have a job tonight, and so because I have a job, I am traveling and thought I would do this now rather than waiting until next Friday. So, The Artist's Way. It's called The Artist's Way, A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity, and it's by a woman named Julia Cameron. The book is life-changing because it has some premises and some sections in it that I think can really help all of us who want to embark on that creative lifestyle. She approaches the whole book as a 12-step program, like Alcoholics Anonymous or Overeaters Anonymous. It's creativity deadened Anonymous, I guess. And so she breaks down the whole thing into a course, 12 weeks, and each week there are certain exercises and certain thoughts that she wants you to work through. I loved that part, although if you're too busy and you can't do the whole book, I thought that I would instead say the three major things that I think are great takeaways from the book. First of all, morning pages. Morning pages are a free write. 3 pages longhand every morning the second you wake up, and it can be anything. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to write. The reason to do that is that it gets all the jumble out of your head and onto a page so that more of your mind, more of your heart, more of your spirit are free to create. So that's the first thing. Morning pages are a really good thing, and I still incorporate a form of morning pages every single day in my own journal. Then she talks about artist states. An artist state is once a week, you go out and you fill the creative well. And you're going to have to decide for yourself what filling the creative well means. Whatever sparks the sizzle for you, as I like to say. If it sparks the sizzle, you're good to go. So do something. You can maybe, if you're a tactile person, go to a sculpture gallery or a stationery shop, or go on a hike, or go to a photography exhibit, or go to a fabric store or a bookstore, or anywhere where you can get an influx of stimulation that will ping on your creativity parts of your brain. So that's another thing to do, is to keep filling that well. So morning pages to dump the stuff you don't really need. And by the way, in morning pages you will find that things crop up that are important and that are useful, and keep notes of them. What I've done with that, and this is my own little take for you, what I've done is anytime something is important that I've written that I could use later, that is an idea, I put a little spiral. And anytime when I have an action item come up, oh yeah, I have to remember this, I put a little hashtag. So right by it, I can always go back and go, okay, what were the spirals, what were the ideas, and what were the action items, what were the hashtags? And then I can do it. So that's one. And the artist state, 2. And the last thing, and the thing that I love most about this book, is a little story she tells about a friend of hers who had always wanted to play the piano, and he'd never taken lessons or anything. He just always wanted to. And the two of them were sitting around talking, and he was bemoaning about it, and he said, you know, I want to play, and I can't, and I'm just devastated. And she said, well, why don't you take lessons? You know, go hire a teacher. And he said to her, do you have any idea how old I'll be before I'm any good at the piano? And she replied, yeah, the exact same age you'll be if you never start. And I thought, that was a brilliant moment, because it's true. If you don't start, then what have you got? Time still passes, and you never got to do the thing you wanted to do. So the big lesson out of this book for me was start. And I did. Out of that book, I wrote 4 books. 3. I wrote 4 books. I recorded my own CD. I wrote my own first songs. I embarked on this creative lifestyle, and now I help other people do the same. I help everybody find their creative sizzle. Anyway, that is my review of the fabulous book, The Artist's Way. I'll be back on Monday with Own Your Spirit. We're going to be doing a Monday motivation meditation for the week, so I hope you'll join me for that. That should probably be 9 a.m. 9 p.m. And I'll post about that. Have a great weekend. I send you all my love. Bye.